Hey everyone, it's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and today we are going to make this really cute apple lacing card just in time for apple season in September, and it has a worm that goes in and out, and it's just great fun for kids. In addition to that, I want to share a couple of beginning reader books, which are great, fun, early readers, all about apples. So there's a Barbie, Let's Pick Apples. There is We All Fall for Apples, which is a scholastic reader. And then a ready-to-read Max and Mo Go Apple Picking. Super, super cute. So there are two ways you can do this. You can have a cardstock or construction paper apple all cut out with a leaf and a stem. And then a great circle tracer is a spaghetti measurer. You can trace it and then cut out those circles. You could also use a circle punch, but the circle punch only gets so far in on the circles. So two options. If you don't have any colored construction paper, you have scrap paper, you have something to draw on, you can trace or draw an apple shape. Have your kids color the whole thing. After it's colored, then cut the whole thing out. Draw a leaf, draw a stem, color, and cut those out. If you don't have regular scrap paper, you can do it on newsprint or on a magazine or on a brown paper bag. So many options. You can do this with anything that you have at home. No special supplies needed. Next, you're going to trace some circles around. Make sure that they are big enough to fit the worm that you are going to have for it. And there you are. So there's a bunch of circles. Now I'm going to cut them out. Glue your stem and your leaf on. And then you need a piece of string, and you're going to glue that on. A good sized piece of string. Now get yourself a green piece of paper or whatever color you want to make your worm, and draw yourself a little worm. So I'm going to draw my worm kind of wiggly like this. Draw my head. I'm going to cut out a cute little mouth and do a little eye and maybe make some kind of stripes like this. You don't have to, and your kids can decorate it any way that they want, and then go ahead and have them cut that out. And there's my worm. In addition, just for fun, I cut a little tiny strip like this, and then what I'm going to do is fold it in half like that, and those are going to be my antenna because worms have little antennas, so glue those on. There's my little antenna, all glued on. My mouth is cut, and now I've hole punched a hole in the bottom and hole punched a hole right in the apple. And then I have tied the string onto it, and now your kids can thread and weave their worm through the holes. This is a great fine motor activity. It's so much fun, and you know what? Sometimes there are worms in apples. It's just part of nature. Happy reading, happy crafting.